Hey, what's up, fams? It's your boy Javi from Hollywood Productions, and yes, I am doing another video with my actual smartphone camera. So bear with me with this. My bad. I'm gonna leave that in because this is gonna be a raw recording. So yeah, and also I just got out of a shower, so my hair is really not the best it's gonna look, but yeah, what you're gonna do. And this looks like virgin level 100. So yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna give a spoiler review, like quick, hopefully 3-minute spoiler review of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. So far, I've only seen it once, so this is basically my first initial reaction, but these are still like thoughts that I've been thinking about. So this is a movie that I do want to check out in the near future, like recheck it out again. Of course, I'm gonna buy this on Blu-ray in the near future. So yeah, that's inevitable. So yeah. Well then, let's get right on ahead. So again, like I said, spoilers up ahead. If you haven't seen the movie, I'd still say go see it, honestly. So this is basically what I'm thinking of right now. So yeah, let's get right on ahead. First things first, I actually quite enjoyed it. I like it, but I don't love it. I'll explain why, but first things first, I'll get to the good things, the stuff that I do love about this movie. Number one is I do love Kylo Ren. I love his arc in this one because in Force Awakens, he was like a lost, crushed little boy. And the Last Jedi, he basically is embracing his dark side, or just basically, yes, I am Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, so that's great. I like that arc. So, and also in this one, I like how he basically, again, is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but he still is deep down struggling. Like he's accomplished everything that he wanted to accomplish, but it's still like he's still struggling in a bit. Originally, it was like, yeah, like there's this new threat that's coming into the picture, and he's like, oh, let me just eliminate this threat. But then, throughout the whole movie, he's still like, once again, second guessing his whole destiny on becoming a Sith Lord. So I love that. Rey was great. I'm actually glad that, she is actually getting challenged this time. Usually she kind of, it's not that she got super easy. It's just that she's mostly got into the metaphorical challenges. But here she's actually getting physically challenged. Basically, she's kind of getting her ass kicked in this movie, and I like that. But yeah, I like that. Of course, Carrie Fisher's great, even though they reused footage from Force Awakens, and I think some of it is from Last Jedi. I don't know. She's still great. I still like it. It still felt like she's here, but there's like at least a 10% chance that you can tell that she's not really there, which is unfortunate. But it's inevitable for them to use like stock footage because of her passing. So again, Carrie Fisher, I thought she was well done. She was well tributed in this film. So she did, of all the footage they were showing of her, she was great. Carrie Fisher's always going to be great. Lando, even though he has not much to do with it in this movie, even though he has done not much in this movie, it's still great to see him. Billy D. Williams is great. C-3PO was kind of a badass. I like him in this one. He's cute as hell. He's great. The whole story arc is actually not that bad. It's just that it could have been done better. So this is actually gonna get to the things I am mixed about. And then we're gonna get to the things that I did not like, which is gonna be just quick, because again, I gotta make this quick. Palpatine, he was great. Ian McDiarmid always knocks it out of the park. It's a 5 out of 5 star performance right there. But I'm mixed about it because I feel like it should have just been Kylo Ren. He should have been the villain, just like how recently there was a leaked script of the original official script that Colin Trevorrow made. And it's actually a bit more interesting than this one. Again, I'm not knocking this one a lot. I actually like it. It's just that it has a lot of problems. So, yeah. But yeah, Palpatine being back, I don't know. Honestly, it was great seeing him again. And it's just that, I don't know. It felt like, even though JJ said it was always the plan to bring him back, I don't know. It just felt like fan service with this one. That's how I felt. Yeah, that's how I really felt with this one. And yeah, I'm the fan service. I don't hate it, but I'm mixed about it because I feel like, oh, well, we're trying to appeal to the people that did not like the Last Jedi, so we're just gonna do this. And I'm like, okay, some worked, some didn't. Rey being a Palpatine, at first I was like, but then the more I think about it, I'm like, she should have been a nobody. I really like how Rian Johnson made her a nobody. Even originally, apparently, that was JJ's original plan to have her a nobody, but fans did not like it, so, but yeah, I'm mixed about that a little bit. It's fine. Yeah. You know what? Now I'm gonna get to the stuff I did not like. I did not like how Finn was kind of wasted in this one. And I can tell that there was stuff that was cut out. I'm gonna get back to that, but I can tell there was stuff that was cut out for him to complete his arc. Because I felt like he had an arc there, but I felt like half of it got cut out. So also Kelly Marie Tran, I really liked Rose in the last one. You can at me all you want, but I really enjoyed Rose in The Last Jedi. And her having a minute and 20 to 25 seconds of screen time, which I think that's kind of disrespectful in my opinion. Let's see here. It felt like Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film. If you guys want to know which is my favorite Star Wars film, Return of the Jedi is my favorite one, my Star Wars film of all time, and I felt like this felt like Return of the Jedi but bigger. So that's kind of a shame, but whatever. But here, I'm going to get to the stuff that I really know for a fact, I did not really like at all, which is the pacing. The first third act, as a filmmaker, as a film editor, is abysmal. Like, I can't even fucking fathom what the fuck was going on. Even though I knew what was going on, but it just went way too quick. Like, Kylo Ren finding the Sith founder or seeker, whatever that's called, because they kind of glossed over it, like, real quick. I just felt like, wait, huh? What is the Sith Wayfinder? There you go. I'm like, huh? Like, okay, that's cool. Care to explain, sort of? No? Okay. Yeah, the first third act is super abysmal. I did like the hyperspace jumping. It was just cute and everything, but I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? Like, seriously, I follow Force Awakens and Last Jedi easily. I love those two films, honestly. I love Force Awakens and I love Last Jedi. I like Last Jedi a bit more. Here, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? It's not like when Last Jedi came out, and when I went to go see Last Jedi, my reaction was, yeah, what the fuck happened? What the fuck did I just saw? But it was in a good way because there was a lot to process. And the more I thought about it, the more I rewatched it. You know what? I love this. I like the direction that Ryan was going. Here, I'm just like, no, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is gonna get resolved here? And luckily, the second act, that's when the things slow down. And the third act, again, it retracts itself back to being sort of a remake of the original trilogy. Mostly the Return of the Jedi. And with this one, yeah, I just don't like the pacing. It kind of I felt like 30 to 40 minutes was cut out. And sure enough, there's rumors. And you know what? Apparently, it seems that since Disney hasn't said anything about it, yeah, the extended cut of the director's cut of J.J. Abrams seems that it's coming true. I don't know what the hell happened here, but something happened. I feel like J.J. created his 3-hour cut or whatever, or 2-hour and 40-minute cut, which is, again, I'm pretty sure it would have been great to see. And J.J. Disney was like, no. We're gonna give the fans what they want by giving them a shorter paced film. Fun action, and we're gonna retcon a couple things that Ryan did, which is, it's no big deal, honestly, because there's always been retconning in every single film. And yeah, let's just ruin the pacing of the film. And yeah, that's what my problem is with this movie. Like, I know people complain about cancel bite a lot with The Last Jedi, but I really like that. At first I did not like it, but then when I thought about it, no, it actually has a purpose. The cancel bite scene. Here, I feel like there was so much shit that was cut out. Like, a lot of stuff was, I can tell they were developing, like Finn, even Rey, even the Palpatine, Palpatine coming back. a lot of stuff was cut out. Even the editor admitted that, yeah, a lot of stuff was cut out. So I'm like, where is that? So hopefully in the near future, Disney will put out an extended cut, which again, from sources that I'm looking at, which I cannot bring them up because you know what? I'm taking it with a grain of salt, and you should take this with a grain of salt too. That there is going to be an extended, like a director's cut coming soon to theaters, probably next month or in about March before the Blu-ray comes out, or the 4K Blu-ray, whichever one you're going to pick up, if you're going to pick it up at all. And yeah, hopefully it'll improve the pacing. That's my issue with the movie. This is my main issue with the movie, is the pacing. Because if you destroying the pacing, then you're destroying like arcs. You're destroying a shit ton of arcs. And from what I've been reading, from what I've been hearing, I'm like, wow, a lot of stuff was cut out. And I can tell right away, immediately, I enjoyed the film initially in my first impressions of it. But immediately I knew for a fact, like, a lot of shit was cut out because the pacing is pretty awful. Mostly in the third act of the film. I mean, the first act of the film. I mean, it's not that bad, but again, the whole pacing overall, but then again, it's cringy. So, yeah. So that's as far as I'm going to say, because in the near future, I am going to plan to do thorough, comprehensive, spoiler-heavy reviews on all 9 films, even the spin-off films like Rogue One and Solo. So I can't wait for that. So final thoughts for now is I like it, but I don't love it. And that's kind of sad for me. So yeah, if I were to rank this, since I think Force Awakens and Last Jedi are masterpieces, I'll give those perfect 5 out of 5 stars. This one, I don't know. Honestly, I would give it a rating right now. I would give it safely a 4, but now that I think of it, I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards a 3 or 3.5 because I still like it. I think it's a great film. It's a lot of fun. It's fast-paced and a lot of fun, but then again, it's way too fast-paced. So yeah. Honestly, as a final verdict for now, I don't know. But because I'm struggling between a 3, 3.5, and a 4 out of 5 stars. So, yeah. So far, it's kind of mixed, but I'm leaning towards, I think it's good. I like it. I still say go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. It just crossed $1 billion worldwide, so yeah. So that's my thoughts on Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like what I'm making, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure to leave a like and leave a comment what you guys thought of this movie. Any comments, any opinions are open as long as you guys are being respectful towards me and especially everybody around you. We're going to try to keep this, civil here. And I know it's Star Wars, so it's really hard to talk about Star Wars these days. So, yeah. So also, you guys make sure to hit that bell if there is a bell. So, in my channel, whatever. And, yeah. That's it. So this is going to be the last video I'm going to make with this, with my smartphone. I just got Adobe Premiere Pro back. So actually the problem was, it was a temporarily problem. So that's great. I got it resolved. And so, yeah, I'm going to make more projects. And yeah, I know I've been a lot, but I know these are raw thoughts that I'm making. This is a raw edit. So yeah. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. And remember, may the force be with you. Actually, I had the thought with that. So this is Hobby from Hobbywood Productions. Hope you guys enjoy the film.